Hello again, and a happy new year to everybody. And it's been a good long while since I posted a video. Um, and in that time, there have been a few changes. And if you've seen any of my videos previously, you will notice that probably the biggest change is that I no longer have floor standing speakers. My 25-year-old Living Voice auditoriums have been sold. Now, they've been sold to part purchase, or rather help purchase, a pair of stand mount speakers. Not these stand mount speakers, these are temporary, but the stand mount speakers that I've decided to purchase are a pair of Harbeth P3esr XDs, which are small mini monitors. And I was lucky enough to audition them for about a month in this room. And for a long time, I felt that this room, because it's quite a small room, it's only about 12 feet square, as you can see, because it's quite a small room, I felt maybe stand mounts might be a better fit for the room. The only thing is that running stand mounts off my amp, which was only about 18 watts per channel, valve amp, kind of that made the shopping list of potential stand mount speakers very, very short indeed. So given also the energy prices, I decided to sell that as well. So that is in the process of being sold to, again, part finance these new Harbeth speakers. So until they arrive, and they have been ordered, but until they arrive, I'm using these KEFs, which I won, actually. I won these KEF IQ30s as a prize. I think I wrote a letter to one of the hi-fi mags many years ago, and I won Letter of the Month, and I got these rather nice KEF speakers, which are doing, I must say, a fantastic job of filling in for the Harbeth that I've ordered. But a few months back, and really the reason for this video, a few months back, I posted a video entitled "How to Make Your Speakers Disappear." Well, I suppose I should really title this video "How to Make Them Completely Disappear," because when the Harbeths came in, I kind of fiddled around with the speaker positioning, and I watched a video by New Record Day, again, inspired by his original video about speaker placement. And he had suggested using a particular system where you divide the room into thirds, and you basically, you move your speakers back towards the wall from as close as they can from you. He'd made another video where he'd actually reviewed the Harbeths, and he suggested a very near field listening position for the speaker. So you can see there's the listening seat, and that's probably about 4 feet, I'd say, from there to there is about 4 feet, not even that. And I moved them as he suggested, and I'm not joking when I tell you now that the soundstage, the voices, or anything that's centered in the mix, is kind of over here by the window. And the Harbeths were pushing that right back here, and then there would be instruments around here, and then you'd get instruments around here where the speaker is, and some kind of further out, likewise on this side. So the soundstage was really, really holographic. Now, these KEF IQ30s do a pretty good job of imaging. Not quite as good as the Harbeths, but then, the Harbeths are £3,000, and these you could probably pick up for a couple of £100. But very, very good job of a very, very good job they're doing. Yeah, I just thought, if you have a room that isn't huge, and you're able to pull the speakers out away from the wall to a very near field listening position like these are here, it may work for you. I never thought I could improve upon what I had before. Now, I had those floor standers they were about here where my foot is. So they were about, I don't know, a foot and a half back from where these ones are. But oh my God, they never imaged like this. So if you have if you're able to, I strongly suggest you try a very near field listening position. And the big advantage of that is that it takes all the room reflections out of the equation, because you're then listening. The speakers are closer to you. You don't need to run them as loud, so you're not using as much power. So you can actually get away with a lower power amp, and the room reflections don't come into play as much. So you're actually hearing what the speakers are capable of more than what the room is doing to the speakers. So that's been a revelation, an absolute revelation. But I can't wait for my Harbeths to arrive. And the other thing that I wanted to say was that I'm now running my old valve amp, which is much more affordable than the one I had originally. I've changed the cartridge on my turntable to a Nagoka MP150, it's a moving magnet cartridge, and I'm running these very affordable KEF speakers. And because I have the speakers in the right position for this room, other than when the Harbeths were here, I reckon this is as good as I've ever heard my music. And it just goes to show you that if you have decent quality equipment, and it doesn't have to cost the earth, if you can set it up correctly, and most of all have the speakers in the right place for your room, you really will reap the rewards, because this is sounding quite unbelievable now. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I will be posting videos about some records that I bought recently, and of course I'll do a video once the Harbeths arrive. So yeah, in the meantime, thanks for watching. Do subscribe if you like this sort of content. Don't forget to like the video. I hate saying smash the like button. Tap it very lightly. Tap the like button as light as you can for it to register. There you go. And lastly, keep spinning those records. Thanks for watching.